the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close, 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close.
Welcome back to Bass, everyone. You can probably tell that I'm not in my normal setup right now, and that's because I recently did a podcast with my friends and moved my computer and setup all the way out into a whole other room and stuff, and I still have to upload that and everything, so I haven't moved it yet, but I still wanted to make this video. Yeah, I know this setup isn't necessarily Power Ranger-y, and I apologize. You know what? Wait, one second. Can you see it? Can you see it? Boom. How about that? Alright, hopefully that balances out. Okay, now my head's kind of blocking it. By the way, shout out to Mr. Weenie Productions for that poster. But yeah, you read the title, and I am not capping. I think that Power Rangers should end. Now, that comes with a very big but. I actually thinking taking a break or kind of ending Power Rangers as we know it after Dino Fury could actually be a good thing for the series. And like, I know it's an unpopular opinion, and hopefully I can explain my views in this video, but you know what, I've already been on a roll with the channel with expressing unpopular opinions, you know, talking bad about the Lightning Collection and then Kamen Rider Saber. I might as well just get this out of the way, too. I know, I'm just becoming a villain at this point. You might as well just cast me for the role of the main villain in Dino Fury. But also, guys, remember, I'm doing a giveaway for all 3 of the Mighty Morphin Heroes. I don't know what they're called. Red Ranger Morphin Hero. All 3 of them. You get the red, the blue, the pink. They're all falling down. This is a disaster. But all you have to do to enter, and I've changed this a little bit since last time, is just subscribe to the channel and tell me in the comments that you're interested and that you want to be entered. And that's it. And I moved the date a little bit as well because I haven't been posting as much. But on October 15th, I will upload a video naming the winner. One winner is going to get all 3 of these. And look. Now I can even put them in the background, so it's even more Power Ranger-y. So, you know, maybe not. It's whatever. Let's get on with the video. First off, and this isn't my strongest point, but I might as well get it out there, I do think that if you wanted to end Power Rangers, now's the time to do it, especially when we're coming upon another Dino season, and there's been a lot of rumors that the original cast will return in some way, although we've kind of gotten, you know, castings that say otherwise, but there's still a lot of rumors and stuff, and there's still a lot of things that they can do with the season that we don't know about. Power Rangers is definitely in a place where it could end because of the ratings and just the show not doing so well, so I think it's perfect that now we have another Dino-themed season, so you can kind of bring it full circle. I know not every Power Ranger series has like a really big connectivity, but I really do think that you can tie this all back to Mighty Morphin. Now, Mighty Morphin isn't my favorite season, actually don't like it, but I do think it would be kind of poetic in that sense to where you could end things all sort of the way you started it, with a Dino-themed season. And we just did a big Dino team-up in Beast Morphers, so I think it just makes sense. I mean, the timing is perfect if you wanted to do it. I mean, if Power Rangers was still doing strong and it was doing well and the toys were selling and everything, maybe not, but Power Rangers is in the place where it could end, probably should at this point, at least in the way that we know it, or at least take a break. So doing Dino Fury just makes sense, and I think Hasbro knows that, and that's why they're doing Dino Fury as well. Also because dinosaurs sell, but there's quite a few things that go into it, but I do think that Dino Fury is the perfect choice for a final Power Rangers season, even if they were to do like Q Ranger this year, and then do like ToQger another year, and then for like the 30th anniversary do Ryu Soldier. I just think it just makes sense to end on a Dino season. That's pretty much what I'm saying with this point. I also think that Hasbro just really needs to step back and try and find something new for Power Rangers. Power Rangers has been using the same formula for about 28 years now, or going on 28 years, and it really has gotten stale, and it's gotten to the point where people just aren't interested anymore. You know, children aren't interested, even older fans aren't that interested anymore, kind of like the backbone of Power Rangers in some sort of way. I mean, a lot of people, including myself, who are diehard Power Rangers fans, I don't really tune into all the episodes every single time because I just know I'm kind of getting more of the same thing. You know, you got your monster, they defeat the monster, they learn a lesson at the end of the day. And yes, that is what Power Rangers is, but I do think it might be a time to almost reinvent Power Rangers. Try and find something new, something more exciting that gets people's interest and have them tuning in each time there's a new episode. And I know a big part of this, and the reason for it, is because of Super Sentai, but once again, Hasbro might be cutting ties with Super Sentai. So this is the perfect time to reinvent Power Rangers in a way. What that exactly entails, I don't know. Maybe you go an animated route where there literally is no limits, where you don't have to have, that monster of the week, or you wouldn't even have to do that in live action. They can make it more episodic in a way. Power Rangers is already kind of episodic, but even more so. They could just try something new. By ending traditional Power Rangers, or at least, Super Sentai adaptations, or taking a break and just figuring out what Power Rangers needs to be, you can make it something new, something more exciting. Then you get the older fans interested and newer fans interested as well, because you're not doing the same tired thing over and over again. Yes, every couple of years we'll have new suits, we'll have a new cast and a new theme, but it all boils down to the same thing, and I think everybody's kind of getting tired of it. Even like the die-hard fans, I really do think that's what's happening. Now we're recycling, and this has been happening for years, old themes as well. It's just got to the point where it's so repetitive that I think that's one of the reasons why Power Rangers isn't doing as well as it used to. Now they can do something new. I really do think an animated route is a good idea, and a lot of other people have said that as well. We also have a Power Rangers movie coming up within the next few years. Whenever that is, I really have no idea when this thing is going to come out, when they're going to make it or anything. But I do think ending Power Rangers before that movie could also build up hype for that movie. And also, how about this? This is just a scenario that I came up with in my head to sort of reinvent Power Rangers. Maybe it goes the animated route from here on after Dino Fury, and then the TV show universe carries on in the movies, and then you can make the TV universe even that much bigger because it has a movie budget. I can't wait to see that. The movie is going to be in the TV universe. That's what's been said, at least so far. Things can change, but if that's the case, I think that's a great idea to, take the TV universe, the live action universe, and just continue that in the movies. We've had so many teams, we've had plenty of teams. I think it's time where we can kind of just almost cut it off, say, this is the limit that we've reached. Now we have all these teams to play with, all these different stories that you could tell in the movies, but with a bigger budget. Yes, they could continue the TV show, but I think you can use that opportunity to do something new with the TV show, animated, like I said, or something else, whatever they want to do. But yeah, in a way, the TV universe is still going to go on even if they do end the main show because of the movies. And I think you could just kind of keep it that way and then make the show something completely different. Maybe not even have a show, but animation. That's basically what I'm saying right now. I really don't think the TV show will ever be what it was, even if it was still going on the way that it is right now, Super Sentai adaptations and everything, because it's gotten to the point where they've kind of done everything they can do. Yeah, we'll have a good season every now and then, but it's kind of a rehash of old ideas. Take a look at Beast Morphers. Yeah, I love Beast Morphers, but the thing is, it's very similar to other seasons, and they even reused an older villain, which is another thing that I liked, but you can't do that forever. And there was a lot of similarities and ties to Time Force and SPD and of course RPM. Like I said, they're just kind of rehashing old ideas at this point. Power Rangers is kind of getting old. Oh, I can't believe I just said that on this channel. But what I'm saying is that it's time for something new. I think that's what Hasbro is going for, and that's something that I'm interested in. And I think that's something you guys should be interested in as well. But yeah, those are just kind of my thoughts. I think Power Rangers as we know it should end. Not Power Rangers as a whole. Probably should have worded that better. But I also needed you guys to click on the video, so I titled it that. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I feel like I've said this before in a previous video. Hopefully I haven't, but I've been away from the channel for a while. I've kind of forgotten where I left off of. But yeah, don't forget to enter in the giveaway that I have going on. I also just started a podcast, like I said earlier on. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, it should be up on the channel by the time I upload this video, so go ahead and check that out, or check out my second channel, More Bassab. Link will always be in the description, where I'm going to be having the rest of my podcast episodes on. Only episode 1 was going to be on this channel to sort of promote it, but from then on, they're all going to be on More Bassab, and I've been uploading on there anyways, so if you are interested in more content, go ahead, check that out. With that being said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in next video. Peace.
Young Cavo, raps Grateful Dead, back to take over the Valley of Baseheads. A couple hundred and running and rally to chase bread, with a couple bugging the function, the challenge to raise cred. And I know you might have been peeping, this floor it may never weaken. If we ain't did it with Drew, then we might have did it with Deegan. Whiter than most dudes claiming they're Puerto Rican, flyer than post views, most view and get even. And many a times I wrote a verse like this to let it circle around the block to get a curbside diss.